All right, so we're going to call this Crucifix neck crank, I think is what we came up with. But the premise here is I want this arm out here. So if Todd knows that I'm doing this, he's going to defend. So there's quite a few things I need to do here. I want the underhook on top. Typically I want my elbow behind him. I can use my palm of my hand to stop him rolling away. If he tries to roll to his belly, I've got that there. If he tries to turn towards me, I've got my elbow behind. So I've got a reasonable amount of control up here. And the premise of this is I want to get my fist in his armpit. Okay, you see, even just putting my fist in there already means that I'm starting to get some purchase on here, and I can start to crank his head forward and use that leverage of my arm like a crowbar to start to turn him belly down. If he's good or he's seen this before, he's going to be really defensive here. I can let go of this top arm and start to push on the elbow here. I actually try and encourage him a little bit with my elbow to bring him around, which actually brings this elbow out as well, okay? And then I'm trying to get some weight on the elbow. A lot of times this guy will try and come up off the mat to get his weight off it, cross collar, all right? So I can use it as a setup here as well. But here's where I want to be, all right? I use this as a setup for reverse triangle. I can step over here, lock up the loop, come out here, and I've got reverse triangle choke, I've got the arm bar, I've got the wrist lock. So that's it from side back. I'm just going to include the guard pass as well, because I use this as a guard pass, which sounds ridiculous. But if I can get in here and push this arm up and get this control, you'll be surprised how many people just open their guard and let me out. Now the difference here is he's got his arm behind me. A lot of guys won't like this pec stretch here, so you'll even get some people tap into this top arm pec stretch. I tend to think that's quite low percentage. I mean, I can see that I'm not going to get that on Todd, so I let him get that arm back. He'll want that arm back. I give him the space, and then I collect that top arm, and then I'm into my game again. Here.